Hello, hello, what is up everybody? Acrylic back in action here with some more Banished. As you can see, we're in year 116. I have the game paused right now. Look at that population. Over 500 people. Over 500 people. And there's been a few changes with the town that I want to go through first. Okay, so we'll just kind of comb over the whole thing a little bit here. Obviously this quarry is done. It's good to go. Nothing we can do about that. I put in a trading post down here. Very interesting, you might say, right? Maybe. These guys, that's about all that's changed down here. Everything else is pretty much hunky-dory. Did add a blacksmith down in that area, and quite a few more wells and all that kind of stuff. So, as we cruise up, this mine is gone. And we've got more housing, and I added 2 more mines right here, which are pretty much done as well. These things, I'm kicking through them like no time. So, again, a few more wells, upgraded to some stone roads. We got an ale house, we got a tailor, you name it. Very nice, right? The main town is pretty much all stone houses at this point. There's a couple that are still in the process of turning over, but we also have a mine here, and of course the trading post and all that. Okay, let's cruise on over this way. We got the graveyard. This mine is obviously done as well. Nothing's changed there. This quarry finished, and I started actually building up a little bit down in this general vicinity right here. Just a little bit. Nothing too serious, nothing too crazy. And I removed all of this stuff, including the tunnel. So a lot's changed to the town overall, just in the last few years. If we cruise on up, I've started expanding. I expanded up into this little neck of the woods with a double quarry. And we got this fishing dock going again. This is right next to our super long, awesome bridge, right? And put in some more houses. Tons of houses, tons of people. But also lots of food. As you can see, 71,000 food. Not on the short end of food at all. Over here, I've placed down another mine in anticipation. This here is something I've been doing. I've been placing and building the item, and yeah, just kind of pausing it until the other ones close up. So yeah, pretty much. So pretty good stuff. And yeah, so also we got another cemetery. Aethos. I put down a market and a couple storage barns and whatnot, just to kind of transition a little bit up and over. Okay, let's finish this island though. I put a tunnel up through here, and I got some more houses with some farms and some orchards up in this neck of the woods, with again a little storage barn or 2, and pretty nice. I have a quarry on standby, same thing as the mine down below, and I added a farm here and a chicken pasture here. None of this really affects the forester. You'll see we're just on the edge, but it should be pretty good. I kicked a tunnel through here, and of course we have a forester set up here, like normal. Hey, myself, and another one here. Very nice, right? With a little storage barn close by. And another one up here. I got a hunting cabin, and then another gatherer's hut set up in the northwest. That expansion area that I worked on, you'll see it here. You're coming up the road. Beautiful stockpiles. Look at all that firewood. That's beautiful, right? We got some sheep. And of course we have all the amenities: blacksmith, tailor, wood choppers, houses, market, ale or tavern, You know, we got a school up here. I built a chapel up here. And of course, our trading post. Okay? Tons of awesome stuff going on up here. And I've even gone across the river to set up another gatherer's setup here. And up here, a couple of farms and some more sheep. So, really kicking it into overdrive with a lot of growth and a lot of population. So let's actually kick it into gear. And we'll see everything in action. Trading posts are pretty busy. I have 3 of them now. Kicking up mostly firewood. And just throwing it out as quick as possible. We do see I have 69,000 food, like I said. Lots of room for expansion and lots of stuff. What was that? Tubular sclerosis. Yeah. Okay, that's okay. We have hospitals that should be handled. No problem. Maybe what I'll do is I'll actually add another hospital. Why not? Right? We have the capabilities to do so. We might as well do it. Let's find a nice spot to throw down a little hospital so that we're not really in the way. How big is this thing? It's not that big. Oh, just can't fit it there. Aha, perfect. A little bit higher up. That'll work out nicely. Yeah. I've accepted a few nomads and stuff like that too, so it's been pretty awesome. Let's up that stone limit. We don't want to be held back by any limits whatsoever. Looks like we got some more traders coming on down. But look at the food. The food and firewood is just steady. It's strong. We're looking really nice. Our tools and our coats and our ale are all beautiful as well. We're still short on housing. Apparently. I got so many people, man. I don't want any more. But you'll see here we're still outproducing what we're using for food. So that's very nice. All good. All good stuff. You know, people are dying off. It's the cycle of life. You know, most of it's old age. A couple that get crushed by rocks and stuff like that. But for the most part, we are having a pretty solid setup here. The other thing that I've been doing a lot of is just supplementing. Supplementing my trade huts, getting more food through that, because why not, right? It's an easy way to get just a ton of food. Bingo and dismiss. We got another merchant, I think, at the other one. Let's go over there and take a look. No, we don't have one there. But yeah, so we're doing fantastic. Banished is going really well. Like I said, I'm in year 117 right now. We're kind of cruising along. And I'm feeling pretty good about it, you know. Outside of a few storage issues and whatnot, apparently. We're doing pretty good. Getting a little low on laborers, but we have a lot coming up through the chute. And lots of good stuff. So I'm going to cruise on. Look at that, 78 farmers. 78 farmers. 45 miners. This is endgame Banished, pretty much here. So, lots going on. Not a ton to record. You know, I'm not really expanding or doing anything too crazy. I'm kind of riding things as we go. Look at that. More stuff comes through. Wheat. I've been prioritizing a lot of wheat in the purchases. And herbs and stuff, just because I'm using wheat for all of my alcohol, which, duh, wheat, come on. And yeah, so just getting a whole bunch of stuff whenever a merchant comes by, and just cruising, Get a huge surplus of food, and you're good to go. I would like to get more storage, so we might just throw a storage barn down right up here, not affecting the impact of anything. These are so full, it's not even funny. So full, it's not even funny. But yeah, everything's going really, really well. Like I said, we're a little low on laborers, but I can always take some out of the mines and, you know, swing them on over to do what needs to be done, right? And, you know, old age kicks in, people die, you know, it is what it is. I've learned to accept that in Banished. So, I think we're pretty much at a wrapping up point for this series on YouTube. I don't see too much more potential for videos. Maybe I'll do one more showing it completed, right, when I'm completely done. But for the most part, I think that's going to be about it on here. Like, look at this. I got to trade so much stuff just to get to my maximum. Okay. We'll drop the coal down a bit. Yeah, so a lot of this is just basically trading and whatnot, and taking your time and going through nice and slowly, right? So, doing pretty good. Okay, one of my mines stopped. So let's kick those. Actually, no, let's kick them all back up. And we'll turn them over to the new mine. Which one was it, though? Which mine stopped? This guy, iron. Our iron mine stopped, so we'll put this into iron, and we'll click work. And bingo, all those people just run on over to this mine and start working it. And we'll throw down a stockpile. Let's do a good-sized one. Okay, perfect. And a little stone walkway. Getting to it. Beautiful. New merchant. Kick on over. You got nothing for me. Let's get rid of that. So I think my other mine is about ready. 8% remaining. Yeah, it's probably going to go right away. So we'll probably need to get another mine down right away here. Where? I don't know exactly. I don't know if I have any available slots for a new mine, but I guess let's see if we can't find a spot here. I don't think it fits here. I think I tried. Yeah, no. I mean, there's lots of spots. Oh, about over here. No, it doesn't really work over here either. I mean, it definitely works down here, but that would cut into my gatherer and whatnot. It's not bad, though. It's not that bad. Same with here. No, it doesn't fit there. I don't really want to put it all the way up north yet, if you know what I mean. And I don't think there's any other place that I can put it, though. Yeah, I think we're kind of restricted. Yeah, we're kind of hooped on where we can put this guy. So we might actually have to tap in a little bit into some of our other stuff. Yeah, because this guy... No, not going to work there. No, I'm having just the darndest time. Ah! Let's put it there. That looks like a good spot. I'll take it. Another person died. We're kind of low on laborers. Yeah, there we go. So, then all I do is I take some out of the mines, bring it back down to 30. It gives us a whole bunch of laborers to work with. And as soon as the population jumps back up again, we're good to go. right? So, pretty nice setup. It's working really well. Everything's going great. We're gaining food. We're gaining all resources. We're gaining people. Maybe. Maybe not. I think we lost a few this so far, but, you know, it is what it is. It's going to rise and fall just like anything. And you know what? You can always just add a few more houses and get it up a little bit faster. Right? Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Other than that, I think that's about it for this episode. And I think we're going to call it here. So, thank you very much for watching on the YouTubes. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Oh dear, I don't want that. I don't want people to not get replaced if they die. Let me check. Okay, we're good. We're good. Alright, that's the same guy. But yeah, so for the most part, we're doing pretty good. I think we just had a few people pass on from old age for the most part. And yeah, we'll cruise on up. So, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.